Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news, breakdowns, theories, and more. I'm Chris, and today we're going to be talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and specifically Zemo. During the last episode, he left during all of the mayhem of Captain America, or should I say John Walker, fighting the Dora Milaje, and he dipped out from some secret tunnel that he had hidden in his bathroom. Now, from the time that Bucky had helped him escape from jail, he had been told multiple times by both Bucky and Sam and Captain America that he was going back to jail. Captain America, in fact, tried to arrest him a few times, and one time even handcuffed him to something so that he couldn't get away. Now, being Zemo, he managed to get away all of these times or talk his way out of it, but the whole point was he knew he was going back to jail, so during the time of the chaos and the craziness, when the Dora Milaje showed up to kill him, he escaped. Then on top of that, in the most recent mid-season trailer that we got for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Zemo was nowhere in sight. He didn't appear in any of the scenes, and we got some pretty cool and big reveals, like a huge fight between Bucky and Sam and John Walker after the fact that he had just murdered somebody in the streets. And then of course, some other cool insights like the possibility of Isaiah's character coming back and Sam talking to him, and then just hinting at the whole arc of the story, at least for Sam becoming Captain America, but zero about Zemo returning and playing his character any further. So the point of this video is to talk about the first trailer from way back when that has footage of Zemo and Bucky that hasn't happened yet. So Zemo is not done and he is not out for good. There's more for Zemo in Falcon and the Winter Soldier coming up in the next 2 episodes. And of course, we're going to cover it right now. But be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can enter the Captain America Shield giveaway. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel and subscribe to the Cosmic Wonder, and we will be picking one random comment off of a video at the end of the month, and that will be the winner. So good luck to you. We hope you the best. So from the first promotional footage for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we saw a few different scenes. We saw the scene of Falcon flying around in the canyon, which was the first opening scene in the first episode, and we saw a ton of other stuff, all of which has happened now. But there are 2 scenes in particular that have not happened from the first 2 trailers we ever got, including the Super Bowl spot trailer, where they were showing several different Disney Plus projects, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki, and then other early versions of the trailer, where we saw Bucky and presumably Zemo interacting, and we saw what we assume is Zemo at the statue that he referenced earlier in the season. Neither of these 2 clips have happened yet, and I have a theory about when and how they will happen, and what exactly this means moving forward. So, Zemo escaped, he got away, and there are a lot of people out there that either want him dead or want him back in jail. Sam, Bucky, the Wakandans, and Captain America or US Agent John Walker, at least while that's still one of his concerns, all of them want him back in jail and or dead. So what I think happens is at the very end, possibly even a post-credit scene, we see Bucky hunting down Zemo, because there's no way Bucky's gonna want Zemo at large, and that seems like the Bucky thing to do. So Bucky hunts him down, and he'll finally find him at this statue that he referenced himself, Zemo, earlier at the end of the 3rd episode, saying, "Have you guys been to the Sokovia Memorial?" And he was all questioning them and kind of poking fun at them because they were the ones that ended up destroying Sokovia because of the whole Ultron problem. So Bucky's going to go looking for Zemo, and he's going to look for him at this memorial, or at least in this area, and he will find him at this memorial. And during this time, they're going to have a very interesting conversation, and this conversation is going to be something along the lines of Bucky's there to kill Zemo, and that's why we see the scene where he drops the bullets, because he was originally planning on killing Zemo, because he can, it's not anybody's problem, and if he just kills Zemo and leaves, who would ever find out? But something is going to happen. Zemo's going to do something to change his mind, and he's going to drop all of the bullets and let Zemo live. Now, there are a few different things that Zemo can do or say that would actually entice Bucky to not kill him. And I think the first and most exciting and possible thing would be he saved back a vial of the super soldier serum, and he is offering his life in order to give it to Bucky. Now, whether Bucky wants to give that to Sam or Zemo wants Sam to take it because of the conversation that Zemo and Sam had earlier, where they were talking about how Captain America was the only good super soldier, and Zemo's come to recognize that Sam is actually a lot like Captain America and would be had he taken the serum. So the surprise of Zemo saying, hey, I have a vial of serum for Sam, and or I have a vial of serum and I'll give it to you, will entice Bucky to keep him alive so that he can show him where the serum is and or give it to him or trade for his life, however that works out. That's one option. Another option is, of course, the coveted Thunderbolts, which we've been theorizing about for a while now, and hopefully we actually get the execution of this team. Thunderbolt Ross is alive, at large, and well, and he is obsessive over the Super Soldier Serum, and this entire series has been about the Super Soldier Serum. I would be so surprised if he isn't involved somehow in the series, whether he's secretly the power broker and we find that out later, or we get a huge reveal that that's what's going on in this season. I think Thunderbolt Ross has to be involved, and it's possible he's gone to Zemo while he was away and recruited him for the Thunderbolts, telling him he will be pardoned and there will be no issues if you join my team, you won't go back to jail, and he'll have his protection. So all of that information and those details might throw Bucky off as well, and possibly Zemo would even invite Bucky to join the Thunderbolts. Because if we think about it, after this is over, Sam picks up the shield and becomes Captain America, and everybody else goes out their jolly way, Bucky still doesn't have much going for him. Yeah, he's got his little list where he's trying to make up for everybody and killing everybody, and I think we'll still end up seeing that at some point. He's going to go to that man and tell him that he killed his son. But other than that, Bucky doesn't have a whole lot going for him, and he is a character with a huge potential, and he is an actor with a lot of desire to continue on the role if Kevin Feige would have him. So I think overall, it would be really cool to see him join the Thunderbolts and to continue on his legacy as somebody who can do good but also doesn't really play by the rules. There's only one more thing for me that I think Zemo can say that would keep Bucky from killing him, and that is information or maybe even a name drop about who the power broker is. If for some reason this doesn't get revealed in the last 2 episodes, it would be a cliffhanger, and it would leave room for Zemo to tease Bucky saying, hey, don't kill me, you need me to catch the power broker who is ... right? I personally think it's Thunderbolt Ross, just because it makes way too much sense with the continuation and the connection of Sharon Carter and the desire to have the Super Soldier Serum, all of that. But if he wants the Super Soldier Serum, Zemo's not going to want him to be alive, because he figured it out once, he can figure it out again. So the question is, does Zemo try to use Bucky to kill the power brokers and his knowledge of who the power broker is to keep himself alive? Because that's the only reason Bucky and Sam didn't have any issues with Zemo and were keeping him safe and alive and not putting him back in jail, was because he had useful information that they needed and a skill set to allow them to find the Flag Smashers. And Bucky could have that happen to him again, where Zemo presents information that Bucky wants, or items and resources that Bucky needs, and in exchange, Bucky will keep him alive and out of jail. So I think at the very end, like I said, in a post-credit scene, or towards the end of the last episode, this is a conversation we're going to see happen between Bucky and Zemo, and it's going to be really interesting to see what direction they take. And maybe even Bucky and Zemo team up and become a superhero squad, and that could also be the Thunderbolts. There's a lot of possibilities, but I think it's going to be a really cool exchange that leaves us with a little bit of a cliffhanger and a little bit of a desire to see more of what's going to happen with this storyline in the MCU. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. What do you think is going to happen in this conversation? Or do you think that Bucky is just going to end up killing Zemo? Let me know your thoughts, and of course, thank you to everybody who watched till the very end of the video. Don't forget to enter our Captain America Shield giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel and subscribe to the Cosmic Wonder and comment on a video before the end of the month. We'll be picking a random comment for the winner. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next upload right here on Cosmic Culture.